Subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon to get the latest updates.
Honorable Chief Minister Karnataka, Sri V.S. Yedrappa ji, Deputy CM Dr. Aswath Narayan ji, Industry Minister Sri Jagdish ji Sattar, Secretary Defence Production Sri Rajkumar, Dr. G. Satish Reddy, Secretary DRDO Sri Sanjay Jaju, ASDP, Sri Kapil Mohan, Principal Secretary, Sri Anurag Vajpayee, Joint Secretary, Sri Bharat Bhushan, ADG, Media, Industry Leaders, Office Bearers of Industry Association, our friends from media, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to be present amongst friends who are going to be with us during the unique edition of Aero India 2021. Your esteemed presence means a lot and clearly signifies the resolve of people of India to make Aero India 2021 a resounding success. I would especially like to acknowledge the presence of respected Sri Yedrappa ji, the Chief Minister of Karnataka, and thank him for his presence here today. Yedrappa ji's presence at this forum is significant. Yedrappa ji's presence at this forum is significant in more ways than one. It clearly indicates his personal involvement in the show and its conduct. It also reinforces the effort and time Karnataka and more specifically Bengaluru have invested in the event despite the challenge associated with COVID pandemic. Friends, before I go on to talk about Aero India 21, let me express my gratitude to Sri Yedrappa ji and industry associations and people of Karnataka for organizing this grand felicitation program. I am humbled and deeply touched. But friends, if there is someone to be credited for it, then it is the Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi, following his vision of Aatmanirbhar Bharat, Ministry of Defence, is relentlessly giving impetus to domestic manufacturing of defence equipments, not only to fulfill the demand of our armed forces, but also to make India a net exporter of defence equipments and platforms to friendly foreign countries. Friends, the state of Karnataka, ably led by Yedrappa ji, which has created the conducive ecosystem and climate for investor, deserves the credit. Ladies and gentlemen, the state of Karnataka, with its excellent ecosystem of entrepreneurial spirit and industrial infrastructure, needs a special mention here. Karnataka is long known for its software leadership, but it has also become the innovation capital of India, and I salute the spirit. The award of this huge contract of rupees 48,000 crore to Hindustan Aeronautics Limited is the result of this spirit. Friends, this is just the beginning of an inspiring story with many amazing chapters to unfold. You have already seen the presentation that outlines the major events of this show. I would like to focus on some key takeaways that are likely to distinguish Aero India 2021 from its previous avatars. Friends, the association of Aero India with Karnataka has been built over the years, and experience tells us that it has proved to be most appropriate. The state has some of the finest institutions that are associated with the aviation industry. The technological base and presence of industry leaders in fields associated with aviation further cement the bonds that have been developed over time. Set against the vibrant defense and aerospace backdrop of Bengaluru, Aero India would offer unprecedented access, insights, and opportunities to connect and collaborate with India and global industry leaders, visionaries, academicians, central and state administrations, and bringing together the defense ministers of various countries, service chiefs, policymakers, foreign, OEMs, industry, entrepreneurs, and academia to showcase, connect, and collaborate, as well as highlighting the policy reforms and partnerships driving India's new defense manufacturing revolution. The Aero India would spark a renewed sense of pride in India's defense manufacturing and take defense cooperation to the next level. Ladies and gentlemen, we all are aware that the world is passing through one of the worst pandemics caused by COVID-19, which has compelled several countries, including India, to impose unavoidable restrictions. We know the importance of human life, and therefore the Government of India, with the help of all the states and union territories, took necessary measures to protect people's lives, and we attach utmost importance to prevent and check COVID-19 spread. Therefore, while organizing this mega event, all health protocols and advisories issued by the Ministry of Home Affairs and the Ministry of Health and Family Affairs and the state government regarding the use of masks, social distancing, RT-PCR tests, etc. shall be strictly followed. Due to preventive measures and the social distancing norms in place, this edition of Aero India will be purely business event. There will be no public days. However, limited access will be provided to the public to the aero shows based on online bookings. Moreover, a dedicated virtual platform has been created to facilitate public participation. Aero India 2021 promises to be world's first ever hybrid aero and defense exhibition with a concurrent virtual exhibition which will integrate the seminars, business-to-business interactions, product display, etc. Friends, I feel privileged to inform that since 2014, the Government of India has relentlessly pushed policy reforms to boost indigenous defense manufacturing. As you all are aware, the global business community has responded enthusiastically. Global business community has responded enthusiastically to Indian economy's revivalist fervor, and Aero India will further showcase the nation's accomplishments in defense manufacturing and position India as investment, innovation, and defense manufacturing hub. The world has now started to recognize India as a trusted defense investment destination. Friends, the city will witness the daring aero shows, exhibition of air defense equipment, modern technological advancements, innovations, and a blitzkrieg of business seminars. Hosting this event in the IT capital of India will not only help consolidate the state's position as one of the favored destinations for foreign and domestic investors, but also reinforce itself as one of the gateways to defense and economic engagement with India. Friends, in order to give further momentum to the clarion call of Aatmanirbhar Bharat given by the Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, which is aimed at promoting indigenization, and India has a big defense investment destination and increasing its share in global foreign investment and defense exports. Aero India 2021 will prove to be one of the biggest such efforts. Brothers and sisters, some of the highlights of Aero India 2021 would be the inauguration of India Pavilion based on the theme Rotary Wings, Conclave of Defence Ministers of Indian Ocean Region, Conclave of Chiefs of Air Staff of various countries, India-Russia Military Industrial Conference, Startup Manthan, etc. More than 200 MOUs, partnership agreements are likely to be signed during the Bandhan event. The Indian Ocean Region Defence Ministers Conclave would reinforce the relevance of the region and its continued importance for stakeholders from the perspective of trade, security, and the freedom of navigation. The event would provide an opportunity to discuss and share perspectives on common values and interests that we have in the Indian Ocean region. Chiefs of Air Staff Conclave will bring a host of senior Air Force officers from around the world onto a single platform. It will provide an opportunity to enhance cooperation, collaboration, and improve understanding of common threats and challenges that are being faced by us. Over 600 exhibitors, including 80 foreign companies, would showcase their defense manufacturing prowess. The Aero India 2021 will help forge enormous global engagement with the Indian defense industry in the form of partnership and investment, paving the path for a transformation of the world's largest democracy into the world's most powerful defense economy. At the cost of repetition, I would like to state that the decision to organize Aero India in these testing times posed by the twin challenges of the COVID pandemic and also the security challenges thrust upon us along northern borders was not easy. I have no hesitation in saying that our robust response, immediate and calibrated response, and the unrelenting spirit of the soldiers on the borders led to stabilization of the situation, and we showed our resolve to stabilization of the situation, and we showed our resolve to defend the sovereignty and integrity of our country. The resolve of our government, led by Honorable Prime Minister, to put country back on the path of revival, combined with the hard work of officers, all stakeholders of Aero India, and the support of Government of Karnataka, has made it possible to organize Aero India 21. Aero India 21 is an inspiring story that unfolds in a few hours. This year, unlike many in the past, will witness the new initiatives of New India that have begun to change potential into reality. Friends, it gives me great pleasure to inform the audience that the Honorable President was kindly consented to grace the valedictory session of the Aero India 2021 as chief guest, and significantly adding to its importance and stature. And finally, I would like to place on record the selfless support of number of stakeholders who tirelessly putting in all efforts to make this event a success despite testing times. I would like to thank Sri Yedrappaji and his entire team from Karnataka for hosting this event. I would also like to thank officials from the Department of Defense, Production and the Armed Forces, and especially the organizing committee for their tireless efforts. This event would never have assumed the scale had it not been for support of both the public and private sector industry, friends from the media, and especially the medical support staff. I am confident that our synergized efforts would make the Aero India 2021 a successful international event, and it will serve the purpose for which it is intended. Thank you very much.